y'all, it's Michelle from Monkey's Creations. Come in and say hey. We are getting some bad weather again, so hopefully this works. And my Wi-Fi is slower than all get out. So when you come in, say hey and let me know you're here. Hello, hello, y'all. What's up? Tropical Storm Amelia is like wreaking havoc again for us. Beaumont area is getting it really bad, and that's like 30 minutes from us. They're just getting hammered. But we have some more bands coming through us right now. So, hey, hey. I'm trying to get y'all pulled up on the laptop. The thunder. But I'm not having any luck. Not having any luck. What's up, y'all? Hello from Colorado. I'm gonna have to start setting this up sooner. Since it's taken forever to get the Mevo up and going, and it's just crazy, y'all. All right, so I'll go ahead and we'll get started, and I'll wait for the laptop to come up. But we are making the moose. Now I know I did this one live last year, but I've got so many things I want to make. Let's just start making them, y'all. So this is the moose that we are going to be using. And of course I have the plaid that perfectly matches. Isn't that cute? It's so cute, y'all. And then we're just gonna throw in some snowflake ribbon with that. I was gonna use the other one, but really wasn't sure how that looked. So we're just gonna stick with these. I'm gonna use just the natural jute for my base, and then I've got this natural and red poly burlap that we're going to use as cruffles. And that's what we're going to do, y'all. These moose are so stinking popular, so get them while you can. All right, I think I got y'all up and going. If there's any problems with the connection, please make sure you tell me, because on my end it looks okay. But with this weather coming through, I'm just not sure. So comments are slowly starting to come up. Hey, hey. So there you are. Hello, hello. These moose are from Dollar General, I believe. I'd almost swear to it. I already threw the tag away. I didn't even look. But I'm almost sure they're Dollar General. So I will bring y'all down and we will get started. Maybe, baby. Why it won't tighten. My goodness. Always a problem. Always, always, always. I don't need to see my kitchen. I think it's the cord. There we go. The cord was pulling it. Last time we had, bring it down. All right, we'll see how that looks. looks so dark. I don't know, y'all. I've got all the lights on. But we'll get started, and it is what it is. I still can't really see. Let me see how much I can knock over pushing y'all back. Okay, there we go. You bought 4 of these boards after watching you make the beautiful angel. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. So let's get this guy out of our way. Just put him right down here. And we're gonna be doing, hello from South Jersey. So we're going to be doing 10-inch ruffle or 10-inch poofs. Now for this one, I'm only doing 2 rows, just the normal 10-inch on the top and the bottom. Let me get my ties up here. Hello. All right. So let's get started. So we're doing the 10-inch poofs. Hello. Wouldn't load. Now sound is mush. Uh-oh. There's been a lot of problems with Facebook Lives lately. So I don't know if it's on my end or if it's on Facebook's end. Hello, Dave Franklin. Did your lorry get off okay? Hey. It's good there? Okay. Awesome. So what's everybody doing? I have been hunkered down in this daggone house all week, y'all. All week. There was actually a lull in the weather, and I was gonna make a trip to Hobby Lobby so I could get some more yarn to finish up the gnome behind me, because of course you run out when you can't get out and go shopping. Awesome. I'm glad y'all are seeing me okay. Did y'all get much flooding? You know, it can rain 5 inches in Houston, this Houston area floods. You know, we have so many bayous and creeks and I mean, there's just water everywhere. So it doesn't take much for us to flood. So yeah, there were a few areas that flooded. Galveston flooded, and parts, you know, here and there. But right now, Beaumont is really flooded. And that's about 20-30 minutes from here. But it's so bad, like even the interstates are getting covered, y'all. So it's bad. And this was just a tropical storm, y'all. So it don't matter if it's a hurricane or a tropical storm, depression. In Texas, it can all wreak havoc. Well, it can wreak havoc anywhere, but especially, you know, us around the Gulf and with all the water surrounding us, it's just crazy. But, you know, that's the price we pay for living on the coast. So I don't stress about it. You know, it is what it is. And just do what you got to do. You have a friend in Beaumont and they were flooded. Yeah, they're flooded pretty bad. Later this evening, it's finally supposed to start clearing up, but it's just all the damage it does before it gets here. Just got done watching Beth. She's showing us how bad all the rain and yeah. I saw that she was live, but I was getting ready for my own. So I'll go back and watch it. And she's about 20 minutes from us. So it's one of those things, y'all. You northern people have snow, and we have the tropical storms and hurricanes. So what are y'all doing? They even closed schools here, y'all. Looks like 2 feet in her kitchen. Oh no, that just stinks. I live just south of Houston. I am in League City, so about 30 minutes south of Houston. She has a link on her page that you can use to get the 10%. Oh, okay. Thank you. Start raining here today. It's supposed to get 5 inches. Yeah. I mean, some were even talking that it may turn around and come back at us. And I was like, oh, that's not what we need. Hello, Kathy. How are you? Your son lives in Houston? Yeah, well, they're getting hit right now. I mean, this storm, it's such a big area that when you look at it, you're just like, holy cow. You're in Kentucky and our back, yeah. I mean, it's been dry here for us too. We haven't had much rain at all this summer, but we got plenty now. We'll share. Same with Florida. Yep. Skirting the coast. Yeah, it's crazy. Let me get this out of the way before I accidentally hit it. And who knows what y'all will be looking at. You lived in Houston for 3 years. I am doing 10-inch poofs. 10-inch. The Ruffles I cut at 20 inches. Even last night I was sitting there on the couch. I was finally done. And I look outside and the whole skies turned yellow, y'all. It was so creepy. I was watching the Lilac Sisters and I'm like, oh, it just turned yellow over here. They're like, oh my God. It was crazy. Yeah. Oh, you were born in South Texas? Our local Sam's is flooded and we cannot get to the hospitals because areas, ugh. I'm so sorry. I know exactly what y'all are going through. During Harvey, it actually took me, it took us 3 days to get to my daughter who was flooded in. So we understand. It's crazy. Luckily, we live, I don't know, whoever built this subdivision was smart, because even with Harvey, I mean, our roads flooded, and it got in the subdivision, at the front of the subdivision, water got up in the yards, but none of these houses flooded because of the way they built them up. So if we didn't flood in Harvey, we're good, we're staying put. Because in Harvey, what did they estimate? 50 trillion gallons of water during Hurricane Harvey. So that was just insane. Yeah, y'all are wildfires and earthquakes. You're on your way to Houston? What? Where are you gonna be? I don't know if I can get there. We're having a beautiful fall day in here in Pittsburgh. Well, we're all coming to you. This wreath frame is a 15 to 24 inch work form. You know, all y'all that say you can't hear me, I go back and I listen to the lives, not the whole thing, but just, you know, for sound and that kind of thing. And I hear myself fine when I go back and replay the live. So I don't know if it's just must be a Facebook thing. Try to send some sunshine. Yes. We'll get it eventually. This is our peak hurricane season. So we're always aware of what's going on, that's for sure. All right, I'm thinking, yeah, we're just gonna do the 2. Normally I would go through and put the 3, but I'm just gonna do the 2. I'm fine. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Y'all make sure you float my boat, like, follow, and share this live. Me too, Darlene. The jute, unless I'm in a crunch and I need it quickly, the jute is the only thing I will buy from Hobby Lobby. Do I have a tutorial for the gnome? No, I don't. I was just playing when you're stuck in the house. I haven't left the house since, oh my God, since Friday, y'all. Since Friday, I've been stuck in this house. So I just started playing, not realizing I didn't have enough supplies to finish him. So as soon as I can make it to Hobby Lobby, I'm gonna buy more. I've got plenty of ribbon, no doubt about that. But I didn't think I was gonna need as much yarn. This is just that big chunky yarn. I didn't think I was gonna need as much, so go figure. Hey, hey. All right, so this is the poly jute. It's the natural with the red. I cut it, it is 10 inches. I cut it at 20 inches, 20-inch strips. And we're just gonna do my usual, fold it, ruffle it, and stick it in, y'all. And we're gonna put one of these in every tie. This is my first time making a gnome, so I was like, well, I gotta try it. They look so fun. You can hear me without your earphones, awesome. Michelle, what did you get a new toy? What are you playing with? Do I even want to know? Hi, Vicky. Do I even want to know? I don't know why I'm putting that in backwards. It's very dark. It's dark outside, y'all. There's nothing. I may be able to get, let me see if I can shine this light. Ooh, Lord have mercy. That's bright. Let me see if I can hang this off something to see if it helps. Holy moly. That didn't work. Does that help at all? You can hear me all the way from New York. Awesome. All right. Oh, I love that. It's easy to work with. Now, I did not, does that light help y'all? Let me know. I did not seal these just because you're not going to see the cut edges, but normally I would with poly burlap, but didn't because I knew I was going to be covering them. You really like the red, white, and blue wreath? That, I started that. I'm not really happy with it yet. There's too much white. I think I need to go back and add some more blue. So that's a work in progress. Better? Okay, awesome. Hello, Haley. I have an impulse sealer, so it cuts and seals the mesh to help prevent the fraying. Like I said, I'll do it if I'm going to see the cut edges, but for this, I'm not seeing the cut edges, so I don't worry about it. Oh, I missed that. Who's crying? Who crying? Do you typically put the curls? I struggle with yes, I always put mine in where the curls, so that they butt up next to each other, just like that. Always. So they always go in, yes, vertical, horizontal. You got your floaties out? Oh, my floaties are out, Damon. But I think the worst of it is over for us. Just poor Beaumont into Louisiana. Hello, Dawn. How are you? I cut these at 20 inches. 20 inches. Where did I buy this? I got this from, where did I got it? Where did I get it? Almost 40, yes. Winnie and Beaumont and all that. Horrible. Hello, Debbie. What's a killer? What y'all talking about now? Y'all always talking about crazy things. Maybe we don't want to know. Maybe we don't want to know. Oh, that's what I was talking about, where I got this mesh. So yeah, Craft Outlet should have it. Trendy Tree. the Wreath shop. What's the other one that I just recently? Mojo. She has Crafty Mojo. You can try Deco Exchange. You can try Waterman's Loft. Well, thank you so much, Darlene. My stores for the wreaths finally going in today. Awesome. Talking about kids, you know, I never claimed to be anything but crazy. We all have to be somewhat crazy to want to have kids, right? Yes, this is red and natural. You need silver mesh ideas. Silver. Gosh, you can do anything with silver. Well, I honestly don't make too much with silver, now that you mention that. Hello, Claudia. Oh, having 6 kids? Girl, I stopped at 2. 2, and then you can cut, burn, and tie all that stuff. Take it out. Take it out, get rid of it. If you are selling local to a local that does not require shipping, do you charge 2 to 3 times your investment? I still charge the same. I just don't charge them shipping. I mean, your time and materials is going to be the same no matter whether you're shipping or selling local. Hi, Bethany. Are you flooding as well? Where do you, I don't know where you live. Are you in this area? You had 3 and then adopted 3? Well, good for you, girl. You know, some people can do it and some people can't. Don't get me wrong. I love my kids. I'll do anything for them, but I ain't having no 6. Oh, you live in Houston? Oh, well, be safe. Be safe. Y'all must be getting it again because we are. I'm in League City, so I know which way it's spinning, so I know y'all are getting it. You need a moose for a huge fundraiser. We are members of the Moose Lodge. For Christmas in October. We raise money for kids and children. Awesome. Well, this moose came from, that one's all wonky, y'all. Wonky. Let me pull that down. The moose came from, I think it was was it Dollar General or what's the other one? Dollar General or General, heck, I don't know. I want to say it's Dollar General. A couple in our church will be having their 10th child. do the first. Oh, not this girl. It's not stopped raining since 7. Well, we had a couple hours this morning where it didn't rain, and I was like, well, okay, it's gonna clear up. And then I turned on the weather and was like, no, it's not clearing up. It's coming again. All right, we are almost done with this. Now the mousse is really easy to put in. Oh, Family Dollar was the other one. It's one of those. But I'm pretty sure it was Dollar General. Almost positive. I've watched your videos twice now, and your volume is always down lower than other people's. I don't know. I mean, I'm talking as loud as I can. My phone is all the way up. I go back and I'll rewatch part of the live just to check on volume and stuff, and it's always fine. So I don't know what to tell you. I can talk loud, but I'm not a loud talker. If I get to talking loud, we're in trouble. When you do the poops, do you use 20-inch or 10-inch? I'll generally, for my bases, use the 20-inch. I just missed that question about the pricing. Just shoot me a private message or ask again, please, because I missed it. But I do not change my pricing, whether I ship it or it's local. It's still going to be the same price. You're still putting in the same quality material, so you're spending the same amount of time. So I'm not going to go down on my price just because it's local, and most of my wreaths are local. It's just, you know, I get spurts here and there. Like last week I shipped out probably 6 wreaths, which is rare. I usually don't ship out that many, especially at once, but most of mine are local. But I'm not going to change my price. Oh yeah, YouTube. Yeah, I don't know if I'll do YouTube again. Especially with the one question that was asked. That just blew my mind. Blew my mind. Okay, so for the mousse, all I do is I'll put his back legs through the middle. So his back legs are going to be behind the wreath. Good morning. And kind of set him in there. Throw him back down on the table. Oh, goodness. Try not to squish all my stuff. And then just get him down in there. And then what I'll do is I will actually zip tie his legs. If I can find my zip tie, I kept them right here. I'm gonna flip him back over. If y'all can see that, so we're gonna zip tie his legs right to the frame. The mousse either came from Dollar General or, I already forgot the other name out now. I want to say it was Dollar General. Now these are last year's. I haven't been yet this year because I can't get out of my daggone house, y'all. And then what I'll do is I'll take, you can use either a wire or a pipe cleaner, whatever you have. I've got the wrong color, but it'll be all right. And I generally just take it. Now you can run a wire through the back of his head and connect it to your frame. So what I usually do is I'll go under his scarf. Well, that's what I'm doing this time. I don't remember what I did last time. So we're going to kind of strangle Mr. Moose here, because you're not going to see that. Now we're going to need two. So I'm going to cut one in half to make sure we can reach that frame. Oh, they're not out this year yet. Good, I didn't miss them. I think every year the dress, now this is the girl, so they have a boy, but every year I think they come out with a different pattern for the dress or the pants, whatever it is. So I don't know what it's going to be like this year. I was talking earlier about it. Oh, I use the an impulse sealer. An impulse sealer you can get from Amazon. And you only need the 12-inch. But I generally use it to cut my poly burlap, especially. All right, then I'm gonna flip him back over, and I'm just doing this to show y'all what I'm doing. And then I'm going to attach it to my frame. And I usually try to get in between the bars, if y'all can see that. Just to make sure I know it's not going anywhere. So that's how he gets attached, y'all. And the wreath actually stands up on his own. Can y'all see that? Because he has legs, y'all. How cute is that? All right, so let's get these tails added. And we're going to add a set of tails to every tie. So I've got the snowflake, and I've got, close that lid before I get zip ties everywhere. Keep having to move this thing. You're so welcome. All right, I'm trying to get to my tails, y'all. Okay, I got them. Do you still have to wear protection when you... I don't, Debbie. Yeah, I don't. Should you? Probably. That would make a cute turkey. Yes, it would, wouldn't it? All right, so let's get some tails added. Yes, you should. Do as I say, not as I do. Oh, well, let's go. Right on top of it. I undid that for some reason. For some reason. Well, hello, Mary. Thanks for joining. Anybody else new here? Thumbs up if this is your first time here. Nobody else? No other newbies? His leg's in my way, y'all. Well, there's a couple of you. Well, welcome. I am Michelle from Monkey's Creations. So if you have any questions, let me know. Where you been, Jan? Been waiting for you. Well, hello, Kimberly. Welcome. Felicia, I do my tails at 14 inches. 14 inches. So if you're new here, first time, if you don't mind, make sure you like, follow, and share my page. I would appreciate it. This is a 15 to 24 inch work form. That is a gnome that I'm working on behind me. But I ran out of his beard. And I can't get out. Or I don't want to get out. Because you never know with these roads what they're going to look like. I am starting to work on Christmas. I'm not using the board, Jan. You're a deep caca. Oh, goodness. You're going to have to make me go delete my own post. Oh, that's right. You live in California. You'll go delete it. You better. Do you put battery pack on back side of the board? Or you can do it either way. Usually I just do it to the back. It really depends on the type of bag sealer you have. Like I could not use my bag sealer just because of the way you have to put it in there. So that's why I had to buy the impulse sealer. Thanks, Pam. All good. It's all good when you stay in your home. For us, anyway. I don't know why I put that mousse on first before I put my tails on. I never do that. Sandra, you made it. I haven't seen you in forever. Looks, oh yeah, the rain has started again. I only cut my mesh if it's gonna be a fold where you're gonna see the cut edges. But so like for this one, because I knew you weren't gonna see the cut edges, no, I did not use my impulse sealer. Number one, it takes too long to use. I would rather just zip and move on with my rotary cutter. But if it's a you know, something that you're going to see the cut edge, I will use it. Absolutely. My tails are 14 inches. Sorry. I guess I was talking about my butt. These tails are 14 inches. I know you've been busy, Sandra. I'm just messing with you. Yes, I sold a lot of these last year. The mousse. I sold quite a few of them. Dollar General. I almost swear it's Dollar General. But I always get those two mixed up. Look, y'all got me over here digging in the trash. I don't see it. It went too far down. I don't just dig in the trash for anybody. But I'm pretty sure it's Dollar General. Thank you, Sandra. I've never used a soldering tool, but I would assume so. I think a lot of people use the soldering iron or gun or tool, whatever you call it, and the what's the other? Oh, I can't think. The other thing. What do you use, Jan? I know you use something different. UITC is unique in the creek. They are the boards that I use a lot of. They are the plastic, recycled plastic boards. Like this gnome behind me is on a UITC board. I'll show you the back of it. Remind me at the end. Let's get this guy done and then I can show you the boards. A wood burning tool, that's it. Oh, see, now Jan uses a soldering iron, so there you go. So, I mean, you'll get the same result no matter which one you use. The impulse sealer is probably a little quicker because you can, I mean, just push the lever down and call it a day, whereas the iron and the gun thingy, like you have to, I don't know. I think it's just what you start with, what you prefer. that down. Can y'all see all right? Because you definitely don't need to see me. Although I did do my hair for y'all today. I was just going to throw it in a hat. You failed with the wood burning tool? I don't think I've never tried the wood burning tool, so I don't know. I just went straight to the impulse sealer. Almost done, y'all. Where did you purchase? The impulse sealer I got from Amazon. Now I got the 16 inch, but you really don't need the 16 inch because you can't cut 21 inch mesh. So if you're looking at really getting one, look on Amazon, look at the 12 inch because that's really all you need. So save a few extra dollars, get the 12 inch, and you'll be good to go. You don't need the 21 inch or the 16 inch like I got. I just wasn't thinking. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. It is still morning, yep, for 11 minutes. Last one, y'all. All right, let's get these somewhat fluffed out. We can put our, he's heavy, y'all. He keeps wanting to slide. Slide. I'm hungry. My tummy's about to start growling. Because I haven't been to the store yet either, y'all. Not going today. Have fun. Don't work too hard. What's the brand? You know what? I finally threw my box away. Send me a message and I'll click a picture. It stays in my garage. I don't keep it inside because I don't use it in here. But send me a private message and I'll send you a picture of the serial number on the on my impulse sealer. Okay, because otherwise I won't remember. Sometimes, Gail, you have to do it twice, especially if it's the heavily fold mesh. So just put it down when it clicks, bring it up ever so slightly, put it right back down, do it again, and it should cut it. And make sure it's on the highest setting. Okay, tails are done. Bum, 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 bum. Let's do this bow. Hard time, oh, I just answered that. Thank you, Wendy, I do too. You can get the red, and it's red and natural. You can get it at any of the craft outlets, Craft Outlet, Trendy Tree, the Wreath Shop. Try Deco Exchange. Try Waterman's Loft. I get mine, I got this wholesale and I was gonna buy some for y'all, and sell it, but it's so expensive. I mean, it's like $16 a roll, so I didn't do it. But if y'all want me to, I can probably get some, but just know it's expensive. All right, let's get these tails flipped out. Extra tie on this as well. I love working with these Fiskars. That's generally, they're the Fiskars Titanium. They're generally the only ones I'll use to cut my ribbon. As you can see, I keep 2 pairs here. Now this is Fiskars too, but I'll cut like my ties and everything with these, whereas these I mainly keep just for my ribbon tails. Every once in a while I'll forget and grab them and use them, but not very often. Absolutely, Sandra. Yep, same thing. Does the same thing. Yep, you just put it in the thing, push the lever down on it. I did do a live using the impulse sealer, but I think it's so far down. I've been trying to, I'm gonna do another live, but I don't wanna go outside and do a live in this weather. So as soon as it calms down, then I'll do another live outside with the impulse sealer, okay? All right, so let me get a hanger on here so I know where to put my bow. You're welcome. Let's see where the middle is. You have 12-inch and it's a flexi on just like monkeys but smaller. Yeah. Oh, there you go. $32.99. And mine was, oh my gosh, mine was almost $80. Yeah, I mean regular mesh, especially if you're using any of the Michaels or Hobby Lobby mesh that's, you know, thinner, definitely try to use, you know, if you want, I mean, you can cut off frays just as well, but it, you know, it pretty much eliminates that when you use these sealers. Okay, so there he is, or she is, because this is the girl. So let's figure out where we're gonna put our bow. If y'all hear my stomach, I'm sorry. Because it's about to start talking. Isn't it cute? Go hit up your stores, get some of these moose, because they were popular last year, y'all. I mean, I sold, I don't know how many of these things I sold, but I sold quite a few of them. But stay away from mine. Don't go be taking mine. Uh-oh, just got a call. School is closing here in Clear Lake. Oh, no. Which means that Monkey's going to be coming here, y'all. Because he goes to, well, he goes to daycare in the morning, and then he goes to pre-K at the regular big school in the after, well, about 11:30. But daycare goes by the school system schedule, so if the school closes, daycare closes. All right. Get this bow fixed up. Oh my gosh, how cute! Get his. How cute is that, y'all? Wreath, yes, girl. Put anything in a wreath. Isn't that cute? I had to refresh my my laptop, y'all. All right. What y'all think? Oh, I'm standing right in the way. Why didn't y'all tell me I was in the way? I could sit here and mess with this stuff all day. I could curl these, get them out of the way a little bit, or cut them down, whatever. I don't know. I like my. Do you like them curled? So cute. So cute, so cute. You have the moose in your stash? Go get it. Go get it, go get it. All right. Well, that's all I've got. Do y'all have any questions? You think this is one of my best, Gary? Thank you. I really like him. I love doing these moose. Love it. And it comes with the days that you can count down. I'll usually leave that wrapper on and let whoever buy it take that off just so they don't lose the numbers. So I'll leave that on there until it's gone to its new home. Ooh, that lighting really is bad, isn't it? We need the sun, y'all. You're so welcome. You're welcome, you're welcome. All right. Well, if y'all don't have any questions, I'm gonna see what I can scavenge in the refrigerator, y'all. Questions, let me know. Shoot me a message. Um, uh, yeah, and when I can get to the store and get some more yarn, I'll go live and we'll do a gnome. What else? What else? Yeah, I'll be working on orders the rest of the day. So